Sure, so I guess my religion is myself then. I am my own God.
In this video, Stuart debates a self-idolizing materialist who says he is his own God. Watch as Stuart dismantles his worldview and reveals an ironic truth in his logic.
Sure.
Because I believe both of you are religious, whether you realize it or not.
Okay.
Because the Latin definition of the root word of religion is how you bind things together based off of a worldview. What is a worldview? Based off of meta-narratives. Meta-narratives always have to do with some type of belief system.
Sure.
So that's why sociologists, psychologists talk about is everyone as being religious. Now, you may not buy into one of the major world religions, but don't stand out here and tell me you're not religious in terms of binding things together, a worldview based off of meta-narratives
Well, I guess
and
I don't
archetypes.
I don't think I've ever said I wasn't religious.
No, no, this is what he was getting at, though. This is what you were talking about.
Right. So what I would say to that is that, I don't know, okay, define meta-narratives first.
Sure.
What does that mean?
A meta-narrative is connected to a worldview.
Sure, so I guess my religion is myself then.
Okay?
I am my own God.
Okay, flesh that out. Good, that's good intellectual honesty right there.
Sure.
If I didn't believe in a God, I would hopefully say the same thing.
Sure,
I would
so-
probably be a hedonist because of that.
Sure, so I guess that goes back to like when we were talking about humanism before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just believe in my own free will and my own power.
Okay, you do agree, right, that humanism came out of the Judeo-Christian faith, right? Historically speaking, you do believe that. Atheists believe that.
Sure, but
Okay.
but I've also
the
been
term
taught.
for the phenomenon may have come out of this, but
Yeah, but
regardless,
I've also been taught.
Keep going.
Like this same ideas. I haven't been listening to Christian sermons and coming
Yeah.
up with these ideas. I mean,
Neither have I.
I
Keep
don't
going, keep
think
going.
so. No,
Keep going, little louder.
Sure, I grew up in like a non-Christian household, so I don't think I picked it up from there.
Okay.
So
You are your own God.
Uh-huh.
Keep going with that.
I
If
don't
you were in the
know.
counseling office with me
kinda-
right
I
now,
kinda
I'd be a little terrified.
Yeah,
Keep going though.
I kind of just said it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I got to say for that. What,
That's your meta-narrative?
Yeah.
Just you are your own God?
Sure.
Okay. Well, why would, what gives you drive then to be kind to somebody else? To sacrifice for somebody else, to love somebody else, if you're simply your own God. I need more of your meta-narrative
Okay.
of how you strive for meaning, purpose, identity, hope, than just I am my own God.
So for me to exist in this society, these are the tenets that we hold to be dear. So in that realm, from my perspective, how I seem to perceive the world, that's how I'll act upon it. So with these like unspoken rules, that's how I would go about loving and I guess friendships and stuff like that, because I've been taught from my surroundings how to do that stuff.
All of your surroundings
Yeah.
here in the West have roots in the Judeo-Christian faith.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So in many ways you are a Christian.
No.
It's not endemic.
Like Nietzsche said, you're stealing from Christianity.
No. Okay. I don't believe. I mean,
It's
how
not
much?
endemic to
How much?
Christianity is
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Like.
Having good
No, he's saying if you live out human rights, if you live out serving others, helping the poor, it
I
makes
don't
no
think
sense
those
from
are-
survival of the fittest and an evolutionary
don't think
perspective
that's only
to do such a thing
exclusive.
morally wise.
It would,
And I'm
right?
surprised
So,
we.
For example,
Yeah, go ahead.
if you were to allow someone, if you were to say that if it's beneficial for someone in society to receive education, right? It also affects you, because then you
Sure.
not only have just yourself working towards a greater goal,
Yeah.
you have people who are educated to become doctors, lawyers, promoting egalitarian values that would also improve your standing in society, give you a better
And
option.
that's what I appreciate about humanism.
Also, if I
Coming from the
said-
Christian faith. I love that they're stealing
I
from the
don't-
Christian
I don't
faith.
mind that it's
Keep
from-
it up. Please do.
if
I want
I
as
said-
many humanists here as possible stealing from the Christian faith.
So
you call it
if I
stealing, right?
say the same things that I believe in this societal underlying norms, and then I act upon them and I live my life through them, why couldn't you come to the conclusion that maybe I got those things because of my Hindu upbringing?
You could.
Yeah.
Then give me the evidence for the veracity of your Hinduism.
Okay, so now I'm not trying to like push one religion over the other, but I'm just
But
saying
they're
that.
making exclusive truth claims, so you're not pushing anything. You're right.
Yeah.
But again, it gets back to our politically correct culture,
I mean,
which is
I
I'm
think-
scared to talk about my own personal truth because it's tied to my very sense of self. So if you mess with my own sense of truth, then you're calling me maybe a less of a human in somehow. That's our culture today,
No, I'm just
political
pointing
correctness
at-
and a lack of freedom of speech, right? So I would encourage you, my friend,
Yeah.
to go ahead and push your Hinduism in a healthy way, speaking
But
the
I'm
truth
not-
in love.
I'm not-
Your truth in love.
I'm not even Hindu, but I'm just saying that you could come to the same conclusion.
I just would be, I would be nervous when you talk about these cultural norms.
Sure.
Because if we were in Nazi Germany right now, based off of that type of thinking, you would be buying in to their cultural norms.
Right.
Many people did, because they were fearful.
Uh-huh.
Fear and panic led many people to saying, okay, Hitler, I will do whatever you say.
Sure.
So it's not that hard.
No.
So
I guess
according
it's
to
not.
your worldview, I think you got really lucky being in an area of the world where in many ways you are very safe, things are very cush,
Yeah.
where we do respect people for the most part.
Yeah, and I don't.
But if you were born into any other society that we could pick out that's possibly violent, or there are way more serious power plays that led to way more oppression, then your argument falls apart pretty quickly.
Christian or not, this video reveals that even the atheists have a religion, just one that unfortunately does not provide the same fullness of life. Please pray for these students, that they may be brought into the light of truth, turn their hearts of stone into flesh, and rejoice in the glory and gift of God. Amen. Now, check out this video of a student who misquotes Cliffe in this next fiery debate on relative morality and free will. See you in the next one.